Good afternoon, Comic-Con. Are you ready for some more Adult Swim? Yeah! All right, so it is my pleasure to introduce to you the panel from a new show that's new in the sense that it's making its debut here at Comic-Con. Are you ready with me? The panel for Brad Neely's Harg Nallin Sclopio Peepio! All right, so we've got to get him out here on the stage. Join me and welcome onto the stage Dave Newberg, co-executive producer. Daniel Whitenfeld, executive producer. And naturally, what would the panel be without Brad Neely? Thank you, guys. Thank you. Hey! Yo! How's it going? Y'all want to Yeah! Sorry. It's that kind of show. How's everybody doing? Oh, my God. You guys sound like you've been through some shit. Look at us. All right, so this is how we're going to do this panel. We're going to show a full episode here in a minute. What is it, 109?
109.
This is the second to last episode of the season.
So kind of jumping ahead, sneak peek for you guys. It's got Jeffrey Tambor as our special guest.
Yep.
Yeah. He was on our old show, China, Illinois. He used to play. Thank you. He used to play the dad of Baby Cake. So we were able to twist his arm and come do this bullshit show for us. Anyway, we're going to play that episode very shortly here because what we really like to do is just rapid fire Q&A. We love to do thousands of Q&A, the questions. So get your questions together. It can be about anything. So I think without further ado, let's watch an episode of the show. Right? Yeah? Let's do it. Thanks for watching that. That was fun. All right. So, there's the only thing we can do is take questions. We can't do any more than just show that.
We can talk about the show, too, until people
I don't know how. Look, there's already some people.
There's
already some people. Let's do this. Go ahead. We're going to do this fast.
Oh, okay. I'm going to ask.
Everybody loves him. Wow.
You're more popular than we are.
Do you want to? You should probably be up here.
Actually, I really do want to. I want to take you up on if you're offering that because I've never been up.
Well, come up here.
Serious?
Yeah. Oh wait. We probably can't.
I don't know. We don't have a thing.
I don't know. He's probably gonna get tackled. I just killed this guy.
What's your question?
Woo!
What's up? What's your question, Karen? Do your question.
Oh, man. I really don't want to ask it now because okay.
Is it mean?
No, well, it's the elephant in the room. Okay. What happened to China, Illinois? That's the elephant.
No, that's okay. That's not really a big elephant. It was canceled. Yeah, that's the answer. Like things live, things die. I'm feeling like I'm going to die very shortly now, having you up here. But no, China was a good show. It had a good run. We went out on a high note with a big musical.
We did everything we possibly could have done with that show. It started as shorts. We did an 11-minute season. We did a 22-minute episode. And then we did an hour-long movie. That's all I could.
Yeah.
We really ran the gamut on sort of how to tell those stories. Anyway, we love the show, but
Baby Cakes. I still use him for this show some. So maybe some of those characters will pop back up. Seems like the same universe. Yeah. All right. You can hang out as long as you want. I may get your advice in a minute.
Wear this. I am. You got one piece of swag. It's a handkerchief. I don't know how you would use it.
All right. Next.
Right. Hey, Brad.
Hey, what's up, dude?
I I'm a big fan of one of your past projects, Wizard People. Yeah, Wizard
Thank you.
I mean, that's like a household name with me and my friends. Has J.K. Rowling ever contacted you about Wizard People?
No.
Her lawyers did, right?
Not as herself. Yeah. Not her lawyers.
Oh, no,
Well,
yeah,
just
not
Warner Brothers. Back when, yeah, that was a long time ago. Look at this. That's good. It's good. I love this guy.
Wait, what? Yeah.
Yeah, but was there, that was the question. No, she has not. Next person.
So that crimping sketch that kind of rang true to some junior high experience. Do you have female writers on your team? And if so, how many? And they're doing a great job.
No, thank you. That's a very important thing for us, for China as well as this show.
Yeah, but thank you. No, I think we got to get it.
Oh, shit. I'm sorry, dude.
But you got a prize, and we love you.
Yeah. Thank you. Thanks for your support. No, to answer the question, yeah, it's a big deal to keep our writers' room and our cast diverse. That's, gender and, ethnicity, race, backgrounds. So we do have female writers. It's a major thing for me. I like to write for female characters, half the population. And so, it's more fun. Yeah.
And yeah, like then in this episode in particular, there was a lot of input. We have this writer, Gabe Delahaye, a great guy who had the basic concept of the white Power Rangers.
Yeah.
Our director, Angelo Hatt, he sort of came up with this sort of idea for Krimpelstiltskin too.
Yep.
So like he just had a drawing and it was really cool. So then Brad went and wrote it afterwards.
Yeah. And then, like, we had Shelby Farrow in the room for this. And Lord Chin. Yeah.
Chris Goodwin, a guy we use on a lot of projects, who's also done a lot of like the Friends Night ADHD shows like Lucas Brothers. A good group of people.
And then our core cast is Alana Glazer from Broad City. She's in every episode. Incredible person. Gabourey Sidibe. She's in every episode, also incredible. So
Daryl
Hammond from SNL and Avion Crockett. And that's our core cast along with myself. So yeah, we do what we can. What's next?
Sorry. I was wondering, how do you guys think of the skits and like your creative process to make those?
I mean, it's mostly Brad. He comes in with hundreds of ideas, and we're in the writers' room, and I think we came up with how many, like 600.
We made about
sketches.
600 written and kind of roughed out sketches. The show ended up having about 300. I made about 75 songs for this season, and a large amount of them are in here. So.
The original idea for the show is called TV Sucks. And so it's a lot more TV-centric. So when we even had the room, we were writing with the basic idea that we had like a narrator of the show. It's that sort of...
the Hey Audience.
The Hey Audience guy.
David
And it was a lot more
Schwimmer's feet.
TV-centric, but it was just really sort of mean, and the show doesn't comment on TV really much outside of those bits. So afterwards, we had to scrap probably 40 minutes of content, and Brad would just go into his booth and just like either write some ideas or riff on some stuff, like those... the Tyra Banks one, we did a Donald Trump one, there's a Kanye West and a Taylor Swift. Yeah. Sort of when I think of that character was Brad just pretty much in a booth.
Yeah, I mean, Brad would like disappear for a day and then come out and we'd have like another episode recorded basically.
Yeah, it's pretty fun.
5 songs.
It's really fun. We're very lucky to have the relationship we do with Adult Swim, a channel that will foster this type of show and support us, and not just be like, whatever, man, but really give us notes and like take us to task for like, I think that bit could be funnier, and we're like, oh no, we have to think about this. Anyway, what's next?
Hi. Sorry, I'm still trying to like defrag my head from white Power Rangers.
Oh yeah.
But this is for Brad. So, and it kind of connects with the previous question. Going back from Crease Comics all the way to today, how much do you have to drink to come up with some of this?
I just, I wish that was the simple solution. And it may be, because I drink a lot. But I just kind of keep notes all day long. It's kind of annoying, but I keep notes all the time. So I just make use of them when the time comes. So I'm never, ever encountering a blank page. I just try to keep my notes really clean. So I think that's the way we're able to do a show like this. Also, I have the luxury of having really smart people around me. So whenever I do lay out a bunch of ideas, these guys can tell me what sucks, or, well, maybe if we did this. So it's really a team effort.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you.
What's up, man? I'm noticing a staggering lack of costumes from this crowd, which I think is pretty ballsy. So far there has not been a Mario. Usually there is. Anyway, you guys you hate me talking about it. It must have been a thing. All right, what's up?
Hi. Just a question. Is there any backstory from the Spain sketch?
Yeah, I'm a terrible traveler. That's pretty much just me telling the truth. We kind of based it on the idea of riffing on Rick Steves from PBS. And he's great. I love Rick Steves. He's a sweet guy. But I could kind of do like his voice a little bit. But it was just very funny to do an agoraphobic travel host. Yeah, which is like just me. I'm scared of everyone. I don't want to go anywhere. So yeah, I'm waiting to shit as we speak. As soon as I get back to LA, it's on. I gotta send my wife and kid to like see a movie. What's next?
So you've gone from shorts, 11, 22 minutes, to the hour long. What have been some of the challenges in expanding your writing to those lengths?
Not really. It's just kind of fun.
It's almost harder to do the 11s, right?
It's harder to tell stories in 11 minutes, I think, and we tried to do that for season 1 of China, and it was just so fast. We had to lose a lot of jokes and stuff, but 22, that's very comfortable and normal feeling, so that felt good for a while. The larger one felt good because we could do a bunch of songs, and then going back to 11 with shorts like this, that was just like going back home because I did so many shorts online before this, so it felt very natural. What about you?
All right. I just wanted to know what the thought process was for the... Oh, sorry. I'd just like to know what the thought process was for the last sketch. What happened there? There was country music, then Christmas, then suddenly Nazis. So what
That's going to be this
there?
Christmas, dude. If we're not careful.
Yeah.
We're so close. Just make sure you vote. Jesus, we made that last year, and I'm watching it right now, and it's a lot less funny than it was last year. Especially after this convention and all those guys saying whatever they want. Anyway, that though came from just having that song that I wanted to do about Christmas in a country way, and then we just kind of smashed a bunch of things together. What if Chuck D was at the Country Music Awards? That's funny. Anyway, what's up?
Hi, I was wondering if we're ever going to see more Quiblo.
Yeah, I have a song for Quiblo that I like a lot, but to do Quiblo, I have to draw it all myself. And the time, it takes a long time. So I'm just kind of waiting for a window to do the drawings. But I love that guy, and I try to keep him out of TV shows, so he's just kind of a free spirit, and I can use him when I want. So we'll see. What's up?
What's going on, dude? I was nominated by my entire row to ask this question. White power Nazis. How?
White power Nazis?
The Rangers.
The Rangers.
White Power Rangers, sorry.
You were. I thought that was a huge question. I was gonna have to like go back to the Civil War. Talk. I was like, well. Anyway.
No, so we were in the room just talking about ideas, and this guy Gabe Delahaye was, who's a great writer. He just had this idea. He's like, oh, what about? I've always had this idea of like, instead of the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, what about the Mighty Morphin White Power Rangers? And Brad immediately was like, I can draw that. Went up and drew it, and then just sort of literally just riffed through what the idea could look like in the room as we did it, and it.
Then we were like, should we do Mel Gibson, or should we do somebody else? And you just
have to do Mel Gibson. He's the most famous.
Yeah.
Anti-Semite racist.
Yeah. It was just funny, It's horrifying. Again, like a lot funnier last year than now.
I didn't even realize that this episode has so much more racism.
Yeah, this is our Nazi episode.
Stuff. And then the timbre thing about the future. It's very scary. Very real. Prescient material. What's happening, man?
Oh, hey. Loved the Bernie Sanders video on your YouTube channel last year.
Thanks, dude.
That was awesome.
Thanks.
How do you figure out which sketches you're gonna put into an episode? Do you just shake a box, or?
No, it's actually a very unsexy, unromantic process where we made all these bits on their own, not about an episode, and then we look at 11 minutes and we say, is there enough Daryl? Is there enough Alana? Is there enough Afion? Is there enough Gabby? And then, okay, is there enough music? And then we're like, oh shit, there's like 8 dick jokes. Like, we gotta take those out, and then like, we gotta put more woman stuff in, and then how many songs do we have? Oh shit, we only have like 3 songs. So then it's that kind of thing to figure out what an episode is, where whole cast is represented. It isn't wall-to-wall dick and poop. Which is what will happen.
Throw some violence in there.
Yeah, got to mix it up with violence, some woman jokes. Yeah, that's how we do it.
Hi.
Hi.
Where do you draw inspiration from?
This right here, talking to people, watching CNN.
Ancient Aliens.
Ancient Aliens. I get everything from Ancient Aliens. Love that show. What's up?
Hey, Brad, big fan. One question was, how did you guys come up with the idea for Fruit Blood? Because that always has me rolling.
Oh, thanks.
And how do I get that handkerchief?
Come here.
Oh, yeah. See, all you got to do is ask. It's a terrible thing to say to people. Fruit Blood, I had that kind of voice and those kind of songs in my back pocket for a while, and I wanted to do those kind of instruments, and like really deadly serious guy singing about gross sex and his teeth are chipped. And then I had the idea of like how they kind of dance with these sort of like carnival feathers, but like also sadomasochism leather outfits. And then we're like, let's put them in that place where the Beatles first started playing. It's like a cellar. And then we're like, oh, you know who has to always be at the bar? Stripe, the gremlin. and then I just kept making songs for these guys because it's just really fun. I have a set list of like 120 for Fruit Blood that is like Blast Past the Virgin and all sorts of things like that. Yeah. Semen is a demon. No, we ended up doing that for something else. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, that's how it comes together. I just kind of want to see. I just want to see this. What's happening, man?
Thanks.
Oh, yeah.
Mr. Neely, would you consider ever doing any more president songs like you did in the past?
Well, it depends again on what happens in November.
We were hoping you were doing one recently with that.
Well, what's that?
That Bernie one.
Oh yeah, I thought that would maybe be, but I don't know. Like, it's difficult because a lot of people are kind of covering that ground now with like the rap battle show or
yeah, that like epic rap battle show.
Yeah. Seems like a lot of people are already doing good work in that field. So maybe I should focus on dudes in a cellar playing music in leather outfits.
A Reagan one would be great.
Oh yeah, I know Reagan.
We covered him though.
We did Reagan.
We did a lot of Reagan in China.
We did a Reagan episode. Yeah, yeah. All right, what's happening?
Oh, hello?
Hello.
Hey, guys. I just want to know, has there ever been a time where you think you've taken a joke too far, or is that kind of thing encouraged for you?
No, there are lines for us.
Yeah,
we try to really, we're not mean. And we, you know, if there's things, if we're talking about real people or physical appearances, you know, like we may make a joke in the room and laugh about it, but it's like we can't put that on the air. It's just not our style to like talk shit about someone if they're not like out there doing evil, you know. That I feel like is in the limits, but you know, we try not to be mean. Yeah.
All right, thank you.
Yeah.
Hey guys. So one, I'd like one of those handkerchiefs.
Nice.
They can
We'll
give
do-
it. There you
Okay.
go.
Now the second one, you guys said we could kind of ask anything. I'm very curious. I'm trying to diversify my mutual fund like situation, and I really want your advice. Like, is gold where it's at nowadays, or?
I think
what?
I mean,
I don't know. See, because I think you can't use gold. I think you should stockpile water.
Yeah,
You
that
know,
makes
like
sense.
stockpile water, and you know, like start your own semen cryogenic thing in your basement, because if Hillary, knock on wood, becomes God, then all men are gonna get neutered, and that's good because men are evil, and you'll be sitting on a gold mine of.
Yeah, we're living by the standard.
The standard.
Yeah.
That's the way I'd kind of. It's the inside scoop.
Yeah.
Hi. Oh, wow.
Hey, what's up?
I was wondering if you could expand on the origin story for the princess with the sausage links coming out of her eyes.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that's one of my favorites.
Well, you actually pitched that to Disney.
Yeah, I was.
They were like,
I've been really wanting to do this like Disney movie where everybody's just cranking sausage out of their bodies. And there's like a guy that has like a partial knight in armor suit, but he's got a little mustache and nerd glasses, so it's kind of like Revenge of the Nerds meets sausage crank people.
Yeah.
And then there's like a pretty good song.
Yeah, no, they were down for a while.
They were so close. We got so close. We had storyboards for a 93-minute movie.
Yeah.
Just ran out of sausage. What's happening?
Hi. So I was wondering, what special guests will you be having? Will you be bringing Hulk Hogan back to play the Dean?
Well, Hulk Hogan, I think, is just like living in Antarctica or something right now. You can't really. He's just making laps around the sun, charging his battery. But for this season, for special guest, we have Lizzo, Mary Elizabeth Winstead, Andre 3000, Father John Misty, Kristen Shaw, Chelsea Peretti. So every episode we have one special guest who does like 3 bits, and if we can coerce them, they'll sing a song, but not always.
And we have Lizzo in a few, and she's awesome.
Yeah,
If you don't know
Lizzo's,
Lizzo, check
she's
her out.
in 4 episodes, and she's incredible. If you don't know who Lizzo is, you really should. Your life sucks. Yeah.
How's it going, guys?
Hey, man.
Not a question. Just want to say thank you for letting me, for making me laugh. I never knew how much blurred out basketball player wieners doing slam dunks would make me cry.
Big man at the
Thanks,
rim.
man. That's a simple thing. We were just like, you don't need to do anything else. Thanks.
First off, I just wanted to say that I like the Jeffrey Tambor skit. I want to see if you guys were going to do more with him this year, and what was it like working with him? Do you guys kind of just write out everything for him, or do you kind of just let him do his own thing?
We write down stuff for him, but he definitely makes it his own. And working with Jeffrey is a delight.
He's the best.
God, he's so funny. And he, he's done everything. He's been around since you know, the silent movies.
Television, yeah.
So he tells us what to do. When he does a take, he usually is like, "That's the one, right?"
But he's so sweet. Like he did a panel with us a couple years ago for China. He's like always just like, he's so thoughtful and sweet. He cares about the shows and us. It's very weird. I wish I love my dad, but I also wish he was my dad. He's the best.
Yeah, everything you want to know about that dude, it's true. He's cool.
Cool.
What's up?
Hi guys.
Hey.
I was wondering what percentage of the skits that you do, if any, are improvised? And can I get one of those handkerchiefs?
Yeah. Go see that dude over there. He'll give you one.
All right.
Not very many are improvised. It would seem, you know, this show is very ridiculous that it's, you know, random or something, but we really go to town on scripts and make the word choice just right. The only ones that are improvised is when it's that character who's like, when I always think about Kanye or whatever, that's just me going into the booth and just really just being like, okay, think about Kanye. And then I do that. And then we're like, okay, that's all right. And then same thing for Taylor Swift and all that. That's really the only one that was improvised, I think.
The performances themselves are like really where the actors come in and do their own thing, but they're reading the stuff that...
And we'll, like, even if we have an idea for what a bit will be, like the Jeffrey Tambor one originally was going to be a Prof Cakes thing. But then we decided not to do it, so the context got changed for it, and we sort of improvised the boards and how it looked and what the jokes would be. Yeah. And we saw the same lines, but we really improvised the visuals there.
Yeah, and we had to get him to okay it, and he was cool about it. But anyway, we don't improvise. It's too crazy. Some people do it and do it well. I'm just scared of it. What's happening?
Hi. From where you went, the style of your animation? I mean...
about the style of my animation? Like, where did I come up with that? Oh, well, it's kind of like... I have a few different ways that I like to draw, and for this, I really like closer to normal anatomical proportions for people, just so physical comedy seems a little bit more dangerous to me if it looks like a real human falling down or having sex or whatever. So that's the main thing, is just I like the head to be kind of how it usually is instead of how in animation it's usually really large. That's to facilitate visibility and stuff, and sometimes we get in trouble with people being, when they're small and features gum up. This is boring, I'm talking about this, but it's just because I like normal proportions. That's why it looks like that.
I gotta stop you. Can we see what you look like with the mask on? That's what's up. Yeah, cool. Sorry, just wanted to see it.
Yeah, he's right.
Deeper meaning.
What's that?
Yeah, good job.
What would the deeper meaning be of the Disney sausage out of the body film?
Yeah. That's probably for a doctor to tell me. I think it may be me being resentful for like a factory cranking out content, I would guess, and me being like a little shit
But you also
about
have
it.
a daughter, so you've been watching a lot more Disney movies.
I watch a lot.
Disney movies, and you probably
really
worry
like hot dogs.
Loves hot dogs.
I love hot dogs. My daughter and I just sit around eating hot dogs watching Disney Junior, which is true. Yeah, so that's probably, I just have a lot of Disney Junior in my head and hot dogs in my body waiting to get out of me as soon as I get back to Los Angeles. What's happening?
Hey there. So I was wondering, one of my favorite sketches that you've made in the past was Baby Cakes Be Aggressive. And I wanted to know, is there going to be more Baby Cakes role-playing shenanigans in the show?
We did an episode in China where they did role-playing, and I feel like that was about all I can do. I role-played like 1 year when I was 14. And I don't really know enough about it, I think, to be that good of a commentator, a satirist about it. And it seems like a lot of other people are doing it in the right way, like Dan Harmon and those guys. They seem to know, they play and they respect the game. I feel like I'm tapped out. That's all I got on D&D.
Awesome, thanks.
Yeah.
Hey, so I was just wondering if when you're trying to get your original work on TV, if Adult Swim was always what you had in mind, or if you were thinking of any other stations.
I had no intentions to be on television. That was not a dream. This is a very peculiar life I find myself in. So it just kind of ended up that way, and Adult Swim was good enough to take a risk on me, and you know, and continually taking risk on me. The show is the definition of a risk, I think. Title included. But yeah, I don't know. It just kind of happened. I got sausage, and somebody wanted to show people that.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
We got 3 minutes left, so if you got any questions, ask, but we had a live stream, and Matt Kerman, who animated on China, wanted to know, I got a message about it, is there a difference between a regular Sclopio Peepio and a Harg Nallin Sclopio Peepio?
Absolutely, man. Yeah, if there's a regular Sclopio Peepio, that's okay, but man, if you come Harg Nallin, that's some real shit. If I want to hang out with somebody, they better be Harg Nallin. I don't want just a regular Sclope.
He also asked, though, he asked about if the show went through any other names during production.
It was TV Sucks initially, but we talked about that. We didn't want to talk about TV, and we didn't want to be mean. And then we were like, let's do a title that only means this show. So
We tried some, everything was taken. It was
Virgin Google turf.
But there was also like Brad Neely's short show. There were ones that we were like, oh, it contextually makes sense, but then we started laughing, like writing words on a wall.
Yeah, and we
Three of us were just cracking up over it.
We sent the list to Mike Lazo ahead of Adult Swim, and there was a list of these types of show titles.
And now it made us laugh so much. Like, this is the best name ever. And now we have an untwitterable, Googleable name. Really.
But he liked it. He said,
loved it.
Yeah, I thought he was going to be like, we're canceling this. But he said, go for it. So
We got 1 minute. I'll just start asking you guys questions.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's up, Bobsburger? How you doing? That's what's up.
Yeah. Well, hey, look, guys, I really appreciate you coming and hanging out here. I know there's a lot of cool stuff here at Comic-Con, so I appreciate your time and attention to come in here and hang out with us for this chunk of time.
Watch our show on Sundays.
Watch the show. Sundays, 11:45. If you want more, you got to watch.
Yeah.
Spread that love.
Yeah.
We love you so much. It's unbearable.
Tell everyone about what you saw here. And be careful out there at the Comic-Con, all right, everybody? Thank you so much.
Thanks.